Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to show you two brand new to me rotisserie chicken recipes. I know y'all love rotisserie chicken recipes, we do too, because I feel like they just save so much time and they always end up being super delicious. Just super easy to throw together. We are super busy right now in this season of life, as I'm sure you all are. So I hope that these two recipes can give you some inspiration to feed your families without having to spend a whole lot of time or money in the kitchen. So if you've been here a while, you will know I love a good chicken casserole. We've probably tried every chicken casserole recipe under the sun, but nevertheless, this one is a brand new one to me, and it is cracked chicken casserole. Spoiler alert, this one was super delicious, and I actually took several different kind of little shortcuts in this recipe, so it was very easy to make, but it turned out really good. This bacon I'm using is just the microwave bacon. If you've never seen it before or you're not familiar, it comes kind of already like pre-cooked a little bit, and then you just pop it in the microwave for a few seconds and it does get pretty crispy, and it's perfect to use in recipes like this. We also just went out of town recently, stayed in a hotel that just had, the microwave and coffee maker, and that bacon was perfect to have for breakfasts for the kids and stuff. Anyway, so we're going to need a large bowl, and to that we're going to create kind of our filling for this casserole. We're going to need some sour cream, 1 can of cream and chicken soup, and then we're going to need 1 packet of the ranch dressing mix. Next to the mix, we're going to add some butter. I'm just going to pop mine in the microwave to kind of melt it a little bit first, and then we're going to pour that in, and then again we're just going to mix everything together. So the next thing we're going to add are some shredded hash browns, and I really love using these Simply Potatoes ones. They're the ones that are not frozen. I just feel like they cook better in casseroles like this, especially casseroles that you're not necessarily baking for a long time. So we're going to add 1 bag of the shredded hash browns, and then you saw me adding in some of our rotisserie chicken. It's about 2 cups. I use about half of a rotisserie chicken that I just pulled earlier in the week. Y'all saw me do that. Then we're going to add some cheese. I like that triple cheddar, and of course our bacon that we chopped. Y'all, I should have used a bigger bowl probably, but we're going to give this a mix the best that we can before we get it into our baking dish. So next, of course, I just have my 9x13 here. I did give it a little light spray with some cooking spray, and we're just gonna get all of our chicken filling into the dish. Now, I'll go ahead and tell y'all, you're probably watching this thing and this looks just like a hash brown casserole, and that's exactly the vibes that it gives. But every time I've always made the hash brown casserole or even the funeral potatoes, anything like that, I've always thought you could definitely add some chicken to this and call it a meal. So I guess that's exactly what we're doing today. I did save a little bit of that shredded cheese to add on top, as well as some of that crumbled bacon. And this is just going to go into the oven at 350 for only about 30 minutes until everything is nice and bubbly and heated through. All right, y'all, and just like that, we have a super easy dinner come together. I just served ours with some green beans. Again, y'all know my love for canned green beans, but this was perfect, and we had tons of leftovers that heat up just perfectly. Alrighty, my friends. Secondly, today we have a white chicken chili recipe. And let me just tell you, I know it's still probably a million degrees where you are, but I don't know, I'm getting in that fall mode and I've been craving something like this. Let me tell you, go ahead and make sure you save this recipe. I'll have this recipe down in the description because you are going to want to have this in your binder, whatever you keep your recipes in for fall. It's going to warm you up. It is so cozy, so flavorful, and so delicious. So let's get to it. I'm using my Dutch oven for this recipe. So first, we're just going to start by sauteing up half an onion in some butter and a little bit of olive oil. Like I said, I'll have all the measurements down below in the description. We're going to also add a little bit of garlic to that. Let that saute for 30 seconds or so just to bring out that garlic flavor. Then we're going to add in some chicken broth. And next we're going to start with our seasonings. The cayenne, this was the perfect amount of cayenne. Oh my gosh, so good. But of course, adjust any of these to your preferences and your family's taste. We're adding in some coriander, smoked paprika, oregano. We have garlic powder, onion powder, cumin. What else? I'm showing y'all on the screen right now. I can't even remember, but all of these flavors, I'm telling y'all, was so perfect. All right, next up, we're going to add in 1 can of the cannellini beans or the white kidney beans. I did go ahead and drain and rinse those pretty good. We're also going to need 1 small can of the diced green chilies. And then I added in about a cup of corn. You can use just a can of corn, but I had some frozen, so I just used about a cup of that frozen corn. We're going to get everything mixed together again. And then next, we're going to need 1 block of cream cheese. I'm just using the Neufchâtel, the 1/3 less fat cream cheese. It tastes the same, and you know, why not? So I do soften that just a little bit, and we're going to add that to the pot. That was some lime juice that I added in right there. And we're just going to stir this around a little bit, just kind of until that cream cheese starts to melt. And then of course, we're going to bring over that delicious rotisserie chicken. Get that added in there, give that another good stir. And I like to pop my lid on here, just let it simmer about 30 minutes until everything is just all melty and delicious. We served ours with a little shredded cheese and sour cream on top. Also some tortillas, which are not pictured. But y'all, like I said, this was absolutely incredible. So creamy, so delicious, perfect for fall, or if you're just crazy like me and you're craving something like this in the middle of summer. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Lots more recipes to come. So glad to see y'all today. Leave me a sunflower in the comments if you made it this far, so I know you stopped by. And I'll see y'all real soon in the next one. Bye y'all.